This is definitely a message about trusting yourself. And again, in the whole wounded healer aspect. In Alana Fairchild's Medicine Heart Oracle, number 36, we have She-Wolf of the South. South is very representative of the past. And this card really talks about not allowing things from the past, whether it be past hurts or past things that maybe we didn't acknowledge until now. Not allowing that to stifle your progress in life, not stifling your path, your ability to step into your strength. I feel like that's hugely represented here in the King of Wands and Temperance. We have that powerful, courageous leader, and we're transmuting the things and using alchemy to take the things that we've learned and the things that have hurt us. And we continue to do that, not just from the past, but we do this in a continuous way. And that's how we build our craft. I also feel like with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, we're being asked to, again, balance that wisdom and inner knowing. It's not only are we leaders on the outside, we're leaders on the inside. And we have so much power here. We have the King of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody who makes sure that everybody's taken care of first. And sometimes we do that and we don't always check in with us, but he's balanced that, right? And we have the Knight of Cups underneath. The Knight of Cups is kind of like that knight that comes home and he's went out and he's done the work for everybody else. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's a compassionate fighter, a compassionate freedom fighter, and a compassionate spiritual fighter. And along with the Queen of Cups, sometimes she just gives and gives and gives, but we also need to protect ourselves and be using that intuition and that giving in a positive and leading way. Understanding that the power we do have doesn't diminish anybody else's power. It just only accentuates it when we share it. And we see that in the Demania card and the Herbal Astrology, which is a number 11. So maybe number 11 means something to you. We also have 7 in here. So maybe 7 means something to you as well. With that card talks about, a lot of times it can kind of looked at like the Lovers, where there's a choice and there's also an understanding of connection. But it can also mean a deeper understanding of yourself. There's a deep drive for passion in here with Venus and Pluto. So there's this driving energy of connection and love and creativity, all things that are Venus. And if you look at the Astro Dice, we have Saturn and Virgo, which can bring a lot of overthinking. There's a need for perfection. There's a need for doing things right in an orderly way. But Virgo brings a lot of that passionate love energy too. And you have, again, that drive with the Saturn, and there's kind of a maturity to it. So it's almost like we're kind of learning from our mistakes in the past, and all this wisdom and all this understanding, again, in the Demania, that card speaks of understanding universal love in a way that's very mature. It's not only about somebody else, it's also about how we feel inside. It's about being connected to everything and everyone. A lot of times, all these things in the past, it's what helps us get to that point. And then you have this 7 of Cups, which a lot of times is opportunity. But when you kind of think about where a lot of times the things in our past can kind of confuse us, and we kind of don't take those inspired actions, or we don't take those things that we want to do or paths we want to choose because we're overthinking and we want to make it perfect, right? There's too many things that happened in the past, or too many things that could go wrong. So I think we're being asked to really look into our intuition. With the Ace of Wands, that can be so much of that too. It's not only a spark of inspiration, it's also a spark of divinity. It's a spark of understanding who you are inside. And with the Moonology card, it's telling us that it's okay to take a breath. It's okay to relax and think it through. With so much fire, earth, and water in this reading, I really feel like it is okay to just stop and breathe. Don't overthink it. And you have this. Just feel with your heart, feel with your passion.